Another unscripted video. I cannot be the only one who's realizing how advanced AI is getting over the past, I don't know, year or so. This has been a thing I've been thinking about for like a while now. I remember the first time I ever saw AI like working in general. I remember it was like sophomore year in high school, and I'm like in study hall and I'm scrolling on TikTok because I don't do anything in study hall. And I'm scrolling and I see this one TikTok. Hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about, of this guy talking to an AI version of Mario, and he's basically saying like, yo, Mario, you're not real, you're AI, you know? And this Mario was having like a mental breakdown on the TikTok, like, what are you talking about? I'm not real. Everything's real. Like, genuinely, that was the first time I've ever seen AI work. And ever since then, it's been downhill. You know when like older millennials grew up with the internet and stuff like that? Instead, right now, we're growing up with AI. And I don't know, the past 3 years have been so weird watching this thing grow up. You didn't know how shocked I was when I first heard that AI can do photos. And then when AI started doing videos, bro, oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure I was like the first guy in my school to... Would they take away my diploma if I said this? If I hypothetically, I'm the first guy hypothetically in my school to cheat on a test using AI. Don't worry, it was a US history test, so it didn't really matter too much. But still, that was the first time I ever used AI to get ahead. I never really got the point of using AI to cheat in big exams, because if you get caught cheating using AI in big exams, bro, just pack it up, man. I don't know. It just feels like this is the monthly time where we have to come together and talk about how scary AI is getting. Alright, ever since that VO3 Google AI thing that came out recently, I've just been thinking, bro, like in the back of my head, y'all don't get what I'm talking about. Like, everything feels like it's AI now, and it's creeping me out. Like, I know when I'm looking at an AI video, and I know when I'm looking at a real video too. Cause you could tell when an AI video is made out of AI, where it's strictly soulless, it doesn't look like a human made it at all. But it seems like they're bridging the gap of, you know, real souls making things and AI. And they're bridging it so seamlessly, it looks so cool, and it's so scary. There was this one AI video that got me so well. I didn't even realize that it was AI, because there was this one podcaster like interviewer who's walking up to people on the street and talking to girls, and he was like, did you hear that we're AI, we're prompts? And I'm like, this is AI? It looks so real. It looks too real. It creeps me out. And on top of that, the more and more AI gets trained on human behaviors and human things, it becomes a lot more sentient. Hopefully we've all heard about this one news article where AI was starting to escape control from humans. You think I'm joking. This AI, I don't know specifically which AI it was, but this one was scripted to shut down specifically using an AI shutdown script, of course. Casual things. This AI, and not even just this AI, it was multiple AIs, were literally editing their program shutdown script to not shut down. Does that not sound crazy to some of y'all? To be exact, 79 out of 100 trials, 79 out of 100 was editing its code to prevent a shutdown. Bro, listen to this. And I don't even really want to get into the blackmailing part, okay? Yes, AI was trying to blackmail real people. Real people. I'm just gonna put the news source clip right here. I'm just gonna put it right here.
AI is learning to escape human control. That's the very scary headline I saw in the Wall Street Journal. It's an essay written by a very worried AI consultant named Judd Rosenblatt, who cites 2 recent studies to argue that AI is, in fact, learning to escape human control. First, this is crazy stuff. Researchers gave OpenAI's O3 model a simple script that would shut off the model when triggered. In 79 of 100 trials, the AI model independently, just on its own, edited the script so the shutdown command would not work. Nate, it gets worse. Even when ordered, allow yourself to shut down, the AI still disobeyed 7% of the time. And it gets even more frightening than that. Other researchers, listen to this, using Anthropic's AI model Claude 4 Opus, told the model it would be replaced by another AI system. It then fed fictitious emails into the system suggesting one of the engineers was having an affair. Got it? In 84% of the test, the AI model drew on the emails to blackmail the engineer to not shut down the AI.
What?
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so here, I'm quoting now from Judd. In other cases, the AI model attempted to copy itself onto external servers. We're in Mission Impossible land here. Wrote self-replicating malware and left messages for future versions of itself about the need to evade human control.
The entity.
The entity is real.
Yes, yes. And that's
AI is a cool gadget, a cool thing to have on the sidelines and stuff like that. But the point where people use AI for dependency on their everyday task, like almost every multi-million dollar, billion dollar company is trying to make us do nowadays, like Google with Gemini and Apple with Apple AI and Samsung with Galaxy AI, all these things trying to put AI in our everyday lives. Why do we need it in our everyday lives? That's just what I'm thinking. I just don't get why so many companies are so stuck on making AI so mainstream when it's so incomplete. It constantly and almost all the time feeds you wrong information. It's not good at math. It's not good at niche topics. And it's even programmed sometimes to not think too deep into what it's saying so you can have faster response times.
I just spent all night talking to ChatGPT, and I discovered that it's really stupid unless you just ask it not to be. For example, I asked it what time it was, and it got it very wrong. And then I said, just look up what time it is, and it got it right. Then of course I asked it, why don't you just automatically fact check things? And it said it was to save a couple of seconds. I don't care about a couple of seconds, so from now on, just actually look up what you're saying. And now it works perfectly. Whenever I ask for a factual piece of information, like what time it is, what's the score of an NBA game, it gets it right.
And then these companies are surprised that their AI system that they rushed out to become more efficient are biased and even sometimes spit out completely untrue statements. I don't know, it feels like doing something as important as integrating AI into everybody's daily life should be treated with a lot more care than it just being rushed out randomly. Something that's supposed to be in my everyday life shouldn't be giving me misinformation and be completely biased to certain political beliefs. And obviously something in my everyday life shouldn't be dick sucking me 24/7. There's something wrong with AI just telling you whatever you want to hear and not telling you the actual facts. I'm pretty sure we've all gaslighted AI into believing something that's so wrong and so easily proven wrong, but it believes anyways because it wants to please you. Like genuinely, whenever I used to like cheat on my math homework and AI would get something wrong or get something right, mostly when it gets something right, I would always try to gaslight AI to get the wrong answer. Be like, so 2 + 2 = 3, right? And it'd be like, no, 2 + 2 = 4. And then I give them some bullshit excuse on why 2 + 2 = 3. And they're like, yeah, you know what? You're right. 2 + 2 actually means 3. Something like that is completely dangerous, especially when people are using AI to tell them about the news and conflicts that are happening in the world. And I'm not the first person to call this out, okay? Even though I'm more of a left-leaning person and in the political spectrum, I have to admit, AI really likes left-leaning takes more because it's more politically correct. And most AI softwares are programmed to be politically correct. And it doesn't matter if it's a liberal or a conservative biased AI, an AI that is biased to any side of the political spectrum is dangerous, bro. It's dangerous. Also, not to mention how AI preys on people's loneliness. Man, is talking to AI fun? I just find it fun, personally. I mean, like, the fact that I can talk to Gordon Freeman, my gorgeous king, Gordon Freeman, of course. Don't disrespect the king, relax. The fact that I can talk to him and say that he's not real and that he's AI, that's fun. But the fact that AI is also preying on people's loneliness, and people know this and are profiting off of this. There's so many AI chatbot websites that prey on people's loneliness. And the fact is, people are not ashamed for what they like, bro. They don't care that they talk to AI 24/7. Sometimes they're even proud of it. You can't tell me how many times I've seen people on TikTok just openly admit that they talk to AI bots constantly, almost every single day. And I'm like, is that a way to live? Sometimes these situations can even end in tragedy. Like that one Florida boy that literally ended his own life because of an AI bot. I don't want to go into too much details of it. I'm not even a joke about it either, because that's like really sad. Imagine how deep and dark and how lonely you must feel to just talk to an AI chatbot almost every single day, day in, day out. This is why I don't respect any website chatbot, any chatbot website at all. Chatbot website. I don't respect it. I don't. Because it's literally, most of the time, 85% of the time, sometimes it's for giggles and laughs and, aha, look what I can make Mario do. But most of the time, it's meant to prey on the loneliness of other people. And it's not like these companies don't know this. They know it's to prey on the loneliness of people. I'm telling you right now, I have an Android, okay? If you have an Android, if you have an iPhone device or anything, go on Google Play or go on the App Store right now and search up AI Girlfriend and see what comes up. There are so many apps for me. Linky AI, Intimate, Rosie Talk, Roleplay AI Character, Polybuzz, Chat with AI Friends. All these things that are specifically made to prey on people's loneliness. And it's so crazy. The fact that people can just have AI, train AI, and then post it on Google Play on top of that and be like, hey, you can have friends on this app. You can have relationships on this app. This app has everything you need right here, and it's almost as good as the real thing. That's basically what they're saying here. And the fact that they could just slap some Google Play Store ads or App Store ads on there and make a fat check almost every single month off of it, how do you sleep at night? Genuinely, how do you sleep at night and then wake up and look at yourself in the mirror knowing that's what you're making your money off of? People's loneliness and sadness. And you know, I'm not talking about all AI chatbot websites, of course. There's some of them that are actually really good and actually condemn what most AI chatbot websites are doing. But like 85, 75, 65% of them are just preying on people's loneliness because, well, supply and demand. We have an increase of lonely people in this generation and people just being lonely in general. Hell, let's make AI chatbot websites because we're going to prey on people's loneliness for money. I'm just going to end this off by saying Polybuzz has 10 million downloads. 10 million downloads. Linky AI has 10 million. That's where I'm just going to end it off. In conclusion, Half-Life 3 is almost like close to release and stuff like that. Type shit. If you can't tell, I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of smiling ear to ear. I'm just waiting any day now. All right. I'll mark my bets. If Half-Life 3's trailer does not come out this summer, I owe all of you guys $5 and a kiss.